Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 3. I'm your Game Master Darius. I will not lie. I am still having a good time playing the game, but I have to say that while I find the story intriguing, some of the additional side shit that you have to do in order to do the story is a little egregious sometimes. Like, I was spent, what, 4 episodes on Zoltan, finding his head, then finding his blood, then finding his other blood, and now we're going to his facilities in order to get this Black Soulstone up and running, and it's I know we're doing it to progress the plot, but I feel like there's other ways we could have done this.
Angels are no better than demons. Did you know that they once voted on whether or not to eliminate all of mankind? Only one vote saved us from extinction.
Tyrael had to be Tyrael.
Yes, whatever else he may be, he is the aspect of justice. And there is no justice in murder.
Well done.
Well, at least I wasn't going to level up in the boss fight. Alright, Bash now gets in instigation. And Curious Fury generated with each attack. Did I already have one for this? Whirlwind now has Wind Shear, gain Fury for every enemy struck. That sounds badass. Leap now has Call of Ariat, draw enemies towards you when you land. Pretty gnarly. And that's it.
These gates are treacherous. They keep us out, but they also keep Ghoul's wards inside.
Yes, that's what gates do. So every hit from my whirlwind is now also producing fury, so I can essentially whirlwind longer. I mean, I don't lie, that's pretty badass. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things with the story of Diablo 2 as well. Like, I find most of it intriguing and interesting. And it's one of those things where I do want to keep on pressing forward because I want to know what happens in the story. But the problem is that they tack on so much side shit for you to do instead of just making the story itself more interesting. How does Zoltan's cool blood power his machines, for example? I know that that's one of those just esoteric things you gotta deal with when it comes to fantasy RPGs and whatnot. Hell, even I've had to go, listen, if y'all can believe that the blood of some dude somehow purifies your body or some shit like that, then you can accept that, you know, some weird esoteric shit is why lycanthrope is weak to silver and all that. But even still, it's one of those, you've used so many plot elements to make it so as progression just slows to a grinding halt in the story. And I've not cared for a while. That's a lot of money. I don't know though. Who knows? Some people might be really into that. I'm not as into that as I thought I was. Battle Avenger. And no, it does not help that there's just way too many enemies at times. It's one of the reasons why I'm running past a good chunk of them now. Or, I guess in this case, spinning through them now.
I could have helped all men become Nephilim and ushered in a golden age. But my Herodic brothers could not accept man's true destiny.
Is he basically saying all men becoming gods so that no one else is?
We will seal the Shadow Locks with vials of his blood, and we will hide the blood in the desert under eternal guard. I can only hope that the world does not forget of Kul's evil, and his blood remains undisturbed beneath the shifting sands.
Unknown depths of the shadow thingy open. Oh yeah, because this looks like a good guy thing to be poking at. Back to the terminus. It also doesn't help when there's entire dungeons based on doing this one random thing, or random seeming thing anyways, before you go and do the thing. Like the actual main quest. You know? Like it's a very weird and very niche and very specific thing that I am complaining about, but it literally took me 5 minutes of griping and groaning to eventually get to the one thing with the Shadow Lock in the unknown depths. And now I find myself, hey, unlock this other tchotchke. I guess this is one of the reasons how people can speedrun this game. I don't know. I do have to wonder what classes played for Diablo 3's speedrun. Always a thing that makes me wonder, because people are freaking cracked at that shit. Like, part of me just thinks, okay, maybe they make it so as the, Like, part of me thinks, okay, maybe they use the Barbarian, because the Barbarian is freaking badass. Sorry, I was slouching in my chair for so long. Hello, you are better than my current armor. Even with the gemstones in it. I'll work on that in a bit. It is weird that they only differentiate between helm, weapon, and other when it comes to the gemstones. I don't know. Just that case of keeping it simple for the masses, I guess. Gib.
I recently met a returning crusader, and now I understand. Each crusader took an apprentice. When a crusader fell, his apprentice would take up his armor, his place in the order, and even his very name. When the first generation of crusaders fell, their own apprentices took up their identities. So it has continued for 200 years.
That's a little messed up. Individuality, what's that? Alright. Here's the Shadow Lock. Should be relatively close. Damn it, birds, why don't you drop anything? I hate having that need to scratch my ear when I'm in the middle of playing something.
We all agree that the end times are upon us. But do you truly that Belial and Asmodan could have engineered these events.
They are the last living lords of hell.
You know, until Diablo 4 comes around. Actually, legitimate question, because this is the thing that bugs me when it comes to sequels. And like, was Lilith ever introduced before Diablo 4? Oh, hi. We'll knock that shit off. I'm sorry, did I just pick up something called the Thunder? Okay, if this the Thunder is not better than whatever
Many
the hell
traps
it
may
should be
wait for
replaying.
us here if we do not take care.
You win this time, game. I am now going to bring the thunder. Now I kind of wonder if I missed anything in the other area. Ah, well. Might as well check up here then, just in case something else pops in. That's only... Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and activate the thing and regret it. Yep, totally not regretting this. Couldn't be me. Anything fun to say? No? Into the realm of shadow.
Shadow portal lies here, waiting to be opened.
It sure does.
Rodrum did all this to lock my body away. He must have been very angry with me.
No
You knew
shit.
your plans. You had to be stopped.
They were never very imaginative.
I couldn't help but notice that I kept on attacking pretty much as long as I was not running out of fury as long as I was holding down the whirlwind button. I think there might be something about this Barbarian that might be a little bit OP. Can't put my finger on it though. Okay. My God, what else is there?
Kathos guides my hand.
I literally cannot attack that dude. Oh, it's floating off in the darkness. Mortar enemies are officially the worst.
That spell shall silence you.
Good lord, so many of these guys. Yeah, they're a little bit more intimidating than the ones from Fable 3. $43 massacre bonus. Is this the right way? I don't not think it is the right way. I love how I just went this entire direction for a random tower that was set up to give me an increased attack speed. When everything on the path there is basically already dead. I hear you. You little bunchkin. Where are you?
You cannot stand before me.
Or maybe it's the shadows I'm hearing. Probably the shadows, let's be honest. These things even giving me any experience? It doesn't feel like it is. But I could be very, very wrong. Oh hey, it's supposed to be the body is open too. Well, that was fast.
You do not trust me.
Nope.
I understand. But we are more alike than you know. We have both tasted what it is to be Nephilim. Join with me, and we can become the masters of this world.
I do not seek its mastery, only its salvation.
Cool mocks my every step. I try to shut him out, but his chattering is ceaseless. He takes joy in taunting me. I will not rise to the bait. I will not give in to him. I long for the silence that will come once I secure his head away.
I think I'm gonna quickly say hey, hello, hi to the
I
jeweler
need to go back.
before I even think about going back to the who's a badoozits. I'm thinking about what God. You know when you run your fingers through your hair and just miscellaneously get your fingers stuck in it? That just happened. Hi. I have gemstones for you to remove. At least that doesn't cost anything. I'd be pissed if that costs something. Alright. Now in comparison, it's at least plus 4% from my previous stuff. I think this time I'll just break down the salvage. All of it? All of it. Actually, really quick. Those buttons being so close together irritate me so. Just a quick peek. So, this ring going to be better. This belt's definitely better. Not on me. On
I will
her.
use this.
No. No. It is better damage. By a lot. But. Does the weapon that she wields even matter when it comes to it? Doesn't seem like it does all that much. Lose 8% damage, but gain 34% recovery. That's not bad. It hurts so sometimes. Like, I want to give her that one, but God, well, put away the stash. I could theoretically make another big-ass emerald, but seeing most everything I have is currently filled with something better. That's probably a no-go.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
Today? I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. The crafting sometimes just feels like it's there as a trap. Hi, Miriam.
Tell me of the time you changed the future.
There was a girl who'd been toying with dark magic. When I saw demon possession in her future, she begged for my help. Since she was already tainted, simply stopping her dabbling with magic would not be enough. So I crafted her a protective charm. Unfortunately, the demon was already loosed from hell. When it couldn't possess her, it spitefully chose her father. The possessed father killed the girl's mother and sister. When the demon showed the man what he had done, he took his own life. Last I heard, the girl had been committed to an asylum. Such sadness.
I mean, that does suck. I'll give you that. What can I replace this with? I kill a lot of monsters enough as is. So maybe if I get life per slay. Yeah, there it is. Big Bonk does the heals too. Vitality. Okay, now we can go back. And now we can, what I'm assuming going to be, kill Cool.
I have Cool's body.
Then let me begin the ritual. But I'm warning you, Cool. You'd better not cross us.
You are surrounded by deceit, young one. I am the least of your concerns. Concentrate, Leah. Soon now. Just a bit longer. Just a moment. Almost. Yes. My blood thunders within me. This fetid air fills my ravaged lungs. I am alive again.
You're welcome.
You got what you wanted. Now give us the Soulstone.
Very well. The bargain stands. Quickly, to my sanctum.
Not sure I can trust a guy that constantly laughs while he teleports away. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Oh god, is this seriously another dungeon? Do not be another dungeon. I've gone through like 5 for this quest.
Long last, I can complete my life's work. All will tremble at my power. What is this? How has this happened? The souls of the dead lords of hell have been absorbed into the stone. Abandon your quest, Nephilim. Your allies seek only to control you. With the power I offer, you and I could rule over all creation.
You're mad, Cool. Give me the stone, or I will destroy you.
Well, at least it's not another dungeon. Wow, I can stun them? That seems a little OP. Yeah, the stunning him might have been a little bit OP against him.
Wards have been triggered. It seems my brothers have finally come looking for me. Damn them. I am not ready. Too much of my power is invested in the stone's creation. I must finish it. The future of mankind depends on it.
Well, he's all
I feel like you're my elder sister. Is that wrong?
No.
Enchantress,
but
please.
I will not speak to you about matters of love.
About... Oh, I was not... That is... Well... I do not know what to say.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're getting the Black Soulstone and,
5 lords of hell now reside within this stone. This was your doing, Adria.
20 years ago, during the darkening of Tristram, Cain told me of Zoltan Kuhl's profane Soulstone.
That's why you left me. You went to mark the demon's souls so that they could be drawn into Kuhl's vessel.
Yes, my daughter. I have sacrificed everything for this.
so do we not have to deal with Belial? Is that what I'm hearing? How many of the... How many Lords of Hell are there? God damn it. I guess we're leaving.
I'm returning to town.
Yeah, I'm more or less just glad that there's not yet another... That there wasn't yet another dungeon before the dude. I knew that there was going to be a fight. I just didn't know how long it'd take for yet another fight.
I'm not sure what I expected it would be like to have my mother back. But it wasn't this. She's different than what I imagined. I can see the toll her mission has exacted from her, just as it had with my uncle.
Can you, though? I don't know. She seems fine to me.
What will we do when we've trapped Belial and Asmodan in the Soulstone?
Then I will shatter it, and the Lords of Hell will be no more.
Volcato smiles on me.
I gotta level up. Oh boy. More skill stuff. Rend. It's Mutilate. Affected enemies are chilled and take increased damage from all sources. That's pretty cool. Don't get Bloodbath until 56. Call of the Ancients. Now gets Ancients Blessing. Spending Fury heals you and your Ancients. Ah, so not only does it summon a bunch of dudes, but it will also heal them when I do damage, or not damage, but you know what I mean. Brawler, as long as there are 3 enemies within 12 yards, all of your damage is increased by 20%. I have 2 blades, 1 for each of you. Neat.
While I was in Tristram, Deckard Cain told me of a black soulstone crafted by a renegade Haradrim. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but later, I realized its true significance. I knew the essences of the 5 slain Lords of Hell still existed in our world, so I spent the last 20 years locating and preparing them to be drawn into the stone when it was finished.
Finished?
Kuhl was interrupted during his first attempt. Now that the Soulstone is finally complete, the Lords of Hell have been trapped within it.
Okay.
Know this. I have given everything. Even my own blood, my own daughter, so that I could hunt Belial and Asmodan. Do not question my dedication. I have given more than any, and I will give more before the end comes.
Alright, wasn't questioning it. Jesus.
Controlling the Black Soulstone will be perilous.
Are you sure you can do it?
It won't be me who will use it. Only Leah, under my guidance, can wield it. Her power is far greater than mine, and it will ensure our success.
We've got to reach the Emperor. He said he can lead us to Belial.
Are you certain we can trust the child?
We have no choice. But know this. If Belial gets desperate, he will unleash hell upon Chaldeum.
So before we face him, we must evacuate the citizens. The Iron Wolves can help.
Then let us speak with them immediately.
And they run off. I actually didn't get as much gear that time. I am torn because I like my two-handed mace, but this does 10% more damage. Maybe if it had a slot. Can I get a slot in you? Maybe remove the reduced cooldown of skills.
Please look, you won't be disappointed.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like cooldown of skills, but Anything useful here? Increases a bunch of specific things. I just want a socket. Give me either a socket or life per hit. That's what I want. Vitality wouldn't go amiss either. Yeah, I'll do vitality. Yeah, that did the trick. I'm going to... Actually, first, I'm going to remove the gemstone. And then probably... Wait. Oh, there's a socket in this one, too. So I could just put this into this. And get all the damage. Right? That's 6. Ah, but that'd be less recovery. Maybe if the amulet does different stuff. Because I don't do fire damage. That's a thing that, you know, mage shit. Level 9. Of course you need to be level 9. That I can just break down. Not worth it. Not worth it. Put you away because I like you. Put you away because I'll need you in the future. And then I'll just break down the other two. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When do we return? That is a big ass sword. I gotta go see an emperor about a demon. Gotta get all the commoners out of the village, as it were. That's a huge ass sword. I dig it. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.